Shoes off at the door, please. I don't enjoy the feeling of slithering over and through whatever has been tracked in onto the floor. Here. Yeah, just set them there. What? Let me guess. You thought meeting your favorite ASMRist meant you'd be meeting another human. Am I right? Yeah, well, as you can see, I'm not. Hey now. Listen, you promised you wouldn't panic when you saw me. You promised. I know, I lied, sort of. I told you I didn't have legs, and this is why I'm so self-conscious and use a lot of animated images on my YouTube channel, and why no one has seen me, like, from the waist down. People have only ever seen my image from the waist up. Don't panic, don't panic, it's okay. It's still me. I'm still the same friendly guy that you spoke to. It's just I don't look how you thought I would look. That's all. Have a seat. I made some coffee. If you like that, I know that most humans are into that. So, I know it's going to be difficult having conversation because you're nervous now. So, I'll try to break the ice. I was working on some stuff earlier today, and I thought maybe before you leave, you could give me your opinion. Because, I mean, you know, you're one of my biggest fans, and you always have nice things to say, and those times when I've made some poor choices, you had positive criticism, so I thought, okay, well, I'll go ahead and present this so far unpublished material to this possible new friend. See what they think of it before I put it out there. So, what do you think? You want to hear something that hasn't been published yet? Still a little nervous. That's okay. That's alright. I tell you what, I'll just close this out on my laptop here. Hold on. Okay, there we go. What kind of music do you like? Oh yeah. I personally prefer rock and heavy metal. Yeah, I like a lot of things, but those would probably be my favorite genres. So, you're probably gonna be surprised to hear that a lot of your ASMR channels are actually run by people like me. If you want to call my kind people, then I'm Naga. So I don't know. I like to think I'm people too, you know. I've got feelings just like everybody else. I've got needs just like everybody else. I'm a lot older though, I admit. How old am I? I am 300. I'll be celebrating, well, actually, I'm not 300 yet. I will be celebrating my 300th on the 25th of this month. Yeah, it should be good fun. But I say it should be good fun. It at least won't be stressful. It might be lonely, but it won't be stressful because I do have a butler who comes in and greets people who need to work here at the house and work on the property. Because I mean, let's face it, if they greeted a Naga at the door, they just totally freak out. So instead of having people freak out all the time, I just hire staff that are either open-minded or they just don't really care who they're employed by. So they see me as just a paycheck and that's it. Yeah, and it would be nice, to have employees here that thought more of me than that. But I mean, this is why my ASMRs are so important, is because I need, to employ them so they can take care of the human relations side of everything that goes on in my life. Me, I find work as an ASMRist because no one sees me. So it makes it easier for me to, make a dollar and keep everything going. And of course, I've got freezer full of food. I'm going to be stocking up here soon, so that way I don't have to worry for a while. I've started to run dry on some of my creativity, so I want to make sure that I've got plenty of food stashed away. And of course, the flood season always comes, and well, I just kind of want to be prepared for the flood season. Well, yeah, see, living here, it's a little crazy. We have we have kind of erratic weather patterns, and so when it rains, it pours. And thankfully, this property is a good selection for this area, but I mean, a lot of things end up going underwater. And yeah, I just kind of want to make sure that I've got everything sorted. And I did start learning how to dry meat, so that way I don't have to worry about refrigeration. I can actually make things like beef jerky and have that as something to eat instead of needing to have refrigeration that whole time, because a lot of times during the flood season we lose electricity. And so when the power goes out, of course, there's no way for me to keep the meat frozen, so I have to find, other ways of taking care of it. And that just means that I have jerky all the time. And I mean, that's not a big deal. I really only eat like once a week anyway, so I'll be right. But I just got to figure out, how to make jerky in such a way that I can consume it, because I have to have my food whole. Otherwise, it makes me sick, because I can't digest two sections of a meal. My meal has to be one big section so I can actually consume it. I kind of don't want to talk about what happens if, like, I eat twice too soon. It's actually really graphic and really bad for my health. So yeah, I'll spare you those details. But I do apologize if it's a little bit warm in here. Yeah, I did say it would be warm at my place. Nice and tropical, humid. I've got these humidifiers going all the time. It feels good. You know, it's really good for your skin. It helps keep it youthful and hydrated. Yeah, yeah. So, um, would you like something to snack on? We've got things here to make sandwiches and that, because I have human staff working here. You're fine? Okay, well, that's alright. Are you enjoying your coffee? Ah, good, good. I don't normally drink it, it winds me up too much, but I thought, well, I'll have a cup of Java with you when you got here, and yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it's a little bit bitter for my taste, but that's okay. I'm not used to having guests, so I feel a little awkward. My hosting abilities, I guess, are a little bit rough. I don't really know what more to talk about than say shop, you know, maybe t-shirt ideas and stuff like that. But I mean, that's, you know, that's still talking shop. Um, I don't really do anything else in my spare time because, well, obviously being who I am, I don't want to be out and about too much. But you know, I live in the city, and it's not a big city, but I live close enough to everything that I need that it's not far for the employees to go and get what I need. Yet at the same time, I'm not in such a big city that I feel like I have to duck and dodge and weave all the time. If you go and look on the back stairs, you'll see that uh, there's this big wall of growth, and that's how I get downstairs to go and tend to the garden because I love being outside. I love gardening. Yeah, I love my garden. I do a fair bit of it. I've got tomatoes in season right now. Onions are in season. I've got spring onions, red onions, white onions, brown onions. I don't have any Vidalias at the moment though. What else have I got? Well, yeah, I do eat more than meat. I mean, I've got the human half as well as the snake half. So I still, you know, have to feed that human part. So yeah, you know, onions. I've got some strawberries and pumpkins. Right now, I'm really only eating the boiled vines and leaves. But yeah, boiled vines and leaves of pumpkins. Yeah, I eat that. I heard from one of my friends that you could do that, so I decided I'd give it a try, and yeah, it's actually really good. I like to boil egg into it and put some salt on it. It's really nice. Yeah, I guess it is a little weird. I haven't really met any humans that tend to eat like that. They seem to think that the only part you can eat is the pumpkin. I don't know, maybe it's just a Naga thing. Oh well, whatever. That's okay. But I completely understand if you never want to come over here to eat. Yeah, I'm just trying to think what else is in season. Did I did I mention strawberries? um, potatoes. I've got sweet potatoes and the basic baking potatoes that I normally use, and nasturtiums. I got 2 different kinds of mint and some basil. Lots of stuff. Just, it's awesome. Passion fruit. I like passion fruit. It doesn't always like me though. I try to eat on it and then like I end up with these sores in my mouth. I don't know. It just feels like it's too spicy. Yeah, I know. Passion fruit isn't supposed to be spicy, but it just doesn't treat me well. So I grow it mostly for the staff, and they love it. And they make lots of different sweet treats out of it, and try to push it off on me. And well, I politely take a few bites and thank them for the offer. It's nice to have company. Thank you for coming by. You seem much more relaxed now. That's good. Well, I am looking at the clock right now. Yeah, I hate to leave you by yourself here, but I have to go and turn off the sprinkler for the garden. So I'll I'll be back. Just relax here for a while and just, yeah, enjoy your coffee.